Boeing is suffering tremendously in 2024. The 777X is hitting delays upon delays, and now it seems that we won't be seeing it entering service before 12 years. Yikes! Concerns are being raised about its future viability. So what exactly is happening and why it is lately in the news for all the wrong reasons? Let's dive in. The Boeing 777X, originally slated for service 7 years after its launch, now faces delays extending its timeline to over 12 years from launch to passenger operations. This prolonged development period contrasts sharply with its predecessor, the original Boeing 777, which flew passengers just 5 years after its first flight. In the 1980s, Boeing introduced the 747 SP, which aimed to serve long-range routes with fewer passengers. It faced limited success primarily due to its specialized role and limited appeal. Despite being designed to operate long-range routes, the 747 SP failed to gain widespread adoption because it served a niche market segment. Airlines preferred more versatile and economically viable options that could cater to a broader range of routes and passenger capacities. Additionally, advancements in aircraft technology and changing market demands further diminished the appeal over time, leading to its limited success in the commercial aviation industry. It recognized the potential for long and thin routes and sought to create a more versatile aircraft. Initially considering updating the 747 SP, it ultimately decided to follow Airbus's lead in creating a wide-body twin-jet with just 2 engines. This new aircraft, known as the Boeing 777, aimed to replace older models similar to Airbus's A300 and compete with existing tri-jets like the McDonnell Douglas DC-10 and Lockheed TriStar. This development was driven by the need to offer airlines a more efficient and flexible option for a broader range of routes. As airlines sought more fuel, efficient and technologically advanced aircraft to improve operational efficiency and reduce costs, Boeing recognized the need to develop a successor to the aging 747. Newer aircraft models entering service offered improved fuel efficiency, range, and passenger comfort compared to their predecessors. To remain competitive in the market, it needed to develop a next-generation aircraft that could meet or exceed these standards. Airbus's launch of the A350 presented a significant competitive challenge to its existing 777 variants, particularly the 777ER. The A350 was designed to directly compete with the 777ER, offering similar passenger capacity, range, and efficiency. Airbus's entry into this segment with a modern and fuel-efficient aircraft threatened its market share and required a strategic response. Airlines operating the 747 were facing the need to replace aging fleets with newer, more efficient aircraft. It had been in service for several decades, and while it was a successful aircraft in its time, it was becoming outdated compared to newer models available in the market. Airlines were looking for alternatives that could offer improved performance, lower operating costs, and enhanced passenger amenities. Developing the 777X allowed it to maintain its position as a leader in the wide-body aircraft segment and demonstrate its commitment to innovation and customer satisfaction. By offering a technologically advanced and efficient aircraft, it aimed to retain existing customers and attract new ones, thereby securing its market share and revenue stream in the long term. We can establish that the need for replacement for the 747 was driven by market demands for efficiency, competition from Airbus, the aging of existing fleets, and Boeing's strategic positioning in the market. Developing the 777X allowed it to address these challenges effectively and maintain its competitiveness in the global aviation industry. Boeing opted for General Electric's GE9X engine to power the 777X, which is a high-thrust turbofan engine developed as an evolution of the successful GE90 engine that powers the 777ER. It features advancements in efficiency, incorporating elements from the GNX engine used on the 787 Dreamliner. It offers improved fuel efficiency and performance, making it a suitable choice for powering. These materials offer a combination of strength and lightness, enhancing the aircraft's performance and fuel efficiency. One of the notable features of these wings is the inclusion of folding wingtips. These wingtips fold upwards when the aircraft is on the ground, reducing its wingspan and allowing it to fit into standard airport gates. This innovation enables the 777X to operate from a wider range of airports without requiring modifications to existing infrastructure. Moreover, it uses aluminum-lithium alloy for key parts of the fuselage, which is lighter than traditional aluminum alloys, contributing to weight savings and improved fuel efficiency. Additionally, it implemented the fuselage automated upright build system, aiming to automate the assembly process of the fuselage. This system utilizes robots to join metal parts together, reducing manual labor and streamlining production. While it encountered challenges during development and was eventually abandoned, it still incorporated some level of automation into fuselage construction, albeit on a smaller scale. Overall, these design and development choices highlight its commitment to incorporating innovative technologies and materials into the 777X, aiming to enhance its performance, efficiency, and market competitiveness. Challenges arose with the implementation of the fuselage automated upright build, intended to automate fuselage construction, leading to delays and inefficiencies in production. It officially launched the 777X program in September 2013, with Lufthansa as the launch customer. The initial plan was to offer two variants, the larger and the smaller. It aimed to leverage the success of the existing model while incorporating new technologies, such as more efficient engines and a composite wing with folding wingtips to maintain compatibility with existing airport infrastructure. The company intended to keep development relatively straightforward by building upon the existing design rather than starting from scratch. The initial timeline projected the first flight in 2019, with service entry in 2020, representing a 7-year estimate from launch to service entry. There have been some external factors that significantly impacted the development and timeline of the program. Following the two fatal crashes involving the Boeing 737 MAX in late 2018 and early 2019, the Federal Aviation Administration faced intense scrutiny over its certification process. In response to the crashes and subsequent investigations, the FAA implemented changes to its certification procedures. One significant change was the increased involvement of the FAA in overseeing and conducting certification activities, rather than delegating them to personnel as before. The enhanced scrutiny and revised certification processes required more extensive testing and evaluation of aircraft systems, contributing to delays in certification and delivery. Its heightened oversight and increased involvement added complexity and time to the certification process. The global pandemic had a profound impact on the aviation industry, leading to a sharp decline in air travel demand, disruptions in supply chains, and financial challenges for airlines and manufacturers. It temporarily suspended production at its facilities and adjusted its workforce, affecting the progress of ongoing programs. Geopolitical events, such as the Russia and Ukraine conflict, added further complexity and uncertainty to operations as it disrupted supply chains, introduced logistical challenges, and necessitated adjustments in production schedules. In the aftermath of the 737 MAX crashes, Boeing redirected significant resources and attention towards addressing the safety issues and obtaining recertification for the MAX series, diverted attention and manpower away from other ongoing projects. The need to allocate resources strategically to address the related problems further strained its ability to meet timelines and milestones for the program. Prolonged delays in the development and entry into service of the Boeing 777X have significant financial implications. The company incurs costs associated with maintaining production lines, research and development, and addressing technical issues. Without generating revenue from delivering aircraft, it faces increased financial strain. Moreover, the delays impact its reputation and credibility with customers, which leads to contract cancellations or renegotiations, further affecting the company's financial standing. Regarding the airlines that purchased the Boeing 777X, many of them have been affected by the prolonged delays and uncertainties surrounding the program. Some were able to cancel their orders without penalty, or switch them to different aircraft types, such as the Boeing 787, which offered favorable terms. This flexibility allowed airlines to adapt to the changing circumstances and mitigate the delaying impact on their fleet plans. However, despite the cancellations and deferrals, it still has a substantial number of orders, with Emirates alone accounting for 205 orders. Emirates, which initially placed a significant order for the 777X to replace its aging fleet of 737 ERs, has been particularly affected. It was expecting to begin replacing its aircraft in 2020, but has had to contend with multiple setbacks and uncertainties surrounding this program. Furthermore, the decision to prioritize the launch of the freighter variant, the 8F, has added to the frustration of airlines awaiting the passenger variants. This diversion of resources and attention has further delayed the entry into service of the 777X, with the 777-9 now expected to enter service in 2025 and the 777-8 yet to fly. The promised improvements in perceived economics compared to existing aircraft types make them an attractive option once it finally enters service. However, the prolonged development times and associated risks highlight the need for both Airbus and Boeing to streamline their development processes and reduce time to market for future aircraft programs. The uncertainty surrounding the delivery timeline prompts airlines to explore other options, such as acquiring different aircraft types or leasing additional aircraft from other manufacturers. These reactions disrupt the company's production planning and revenue projections. Airbus and Boeing will likely prioritize efforts to enhance efficiency and agility in aircraft development to mitigate risks associated with prolonged programs. This may involve implementing advanced manufacturing technologies, improving collaboration with regulatory authorities, and optimizing supply chain management. However, achieving shorter development times presents significant challenges, including balancing innovation with safety, managing complex certification requirements, and navigating geopolitical and economic uncertainties. Overall, the implications of prolonged delays extend beyond the company itself and impact the broader aerospace industry, depicting the importance of effective risk management and strategic planning in aircraft development. The Boeing 777X initiative has encountered significant delays due to various difficulties, including engine issues, production hurdles, Federal Aviation Administration certification changes, and the pandemic. Despite maintaining a substantial order book, airlines like Emirates are frustrated by the prolonged wait for deliveries. This highlights the need for Airbus and Boeing to streamline development processes for future aircraft programs to stay competitive in the dynamic aviation industry. In addition to addressing these challenges, it must also rebuild trust with regulators and customers following the fallout from the 737 MAX crisis. Furthermore, ongoing geopolitical tensions and global economic uncertainties continue to shape the aviation landscape, underscoring the importance of adaptability and resilience in the face of adversity. As it navigates these complexities, its ability to innovate and deliver next-generation aircraft will be critical in shaping the future of aviation. Comment below what you think, and if you like the interesting ideas we bring to life. See you in the next one.